let's talk about the book, though. It is really revealing. It's like most of your books have been, or all of them have been very funny. There's humor in here, but you really kind of go through therapy with us because you're in therapy and then you write about it.
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff that I thought, you know, you come out to California, you have success, and your life starts to move in a really fast pace. And it's really hard to say no to anything because everybody's throwing attention and money and all these things at you. And, you know, I kind of got lost in myself for so many years that and I know you can relate to what I'm talking about because you get in a cycle and it becomes a spin cycle. And for me, I wasn't taking seriously enough the things that happened to me during my childhood. You know, my brother died when I was 9 years old, and even though I knew that was a huge injury, I didn't think that I thought I was too smart to have to go to therapy and unpack that pain or heal myself. And I didn't want to. So I made false attempts throughout my life, like, I'm gonna go to a therapist, and then as soon as it started to get real, I would be like, yeah, I don't like this, or I don't like this vibe, because I wasn't comfortable with explaining to anybody or expressing to anybody that I am in pain, that I had a huge injury, that my brother said, I'm gonna come back and I'll never leave you with these people, meaning my parents, looked me in the eye, and that was the last time I ever saw him or trusted a man.
Right.
And it explains my entire existence and why I have this, you know, why I've been so loud and so deflecting of, you know, just moving so fast and not being in a relationship and being fiercely independent and being, I can do everything. I'm, you know, resilient. I'm just fierce. And all of that was ignoring the main issue, which is it's okay to be in pain. And your pain is legitimate no matter what happened to you. You don't have to be raped or sexually assaulted for you to have real pain. We're all injured. And I met this psychiatrist who took me to a whole other planet. And my life is so much better because of it. And I thought, God, if I'm just going to make a career out of oversharing, this seems like something worth oversharing for the first time ever.
Right. I agree. It's great. And you talk about being high. You like vodka. You like marijuana. How much of this book was written under those influences?
I don't drink when I write. I don't really drink nearly as much as I used to because cannabis has become legal and it's awesome. And it's just now with the educative component and people labeling everything, you know what you're taking. You're not going to a party, taking a cookie, and then passing out for 5 hours crying in a bathroom, you know? It's much more medicinal than that, and now it's legitimized. It's becoming more legitimized. So I definitely did go through the book because it became heavy. It became about my brother dying, my mother dying. Then my dad died while I was writing the book, and then 2 dogs died, and I was like, oh my God, people are dropping like flies. And finally I was like, no, you can make that funny. That's what you do, is overshare, tell your truth, and be somebody who's truthful about how much it sucks to be in pain and trying to be tough. You know, I thought vulnerability was for weaklings. Vulnerability is strength. It's strong to be able to cry and to be able to say, I'm hurting, I'm trying to repair myself, I'm trying to become a better human being. So,
yeah, I agree.